Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jasmine. I bring you a pick a card reading. This pick a card is about what is your next step in your evolution of becoming a butterfly. So we have 4 piles here. Pile number 1 is our selenite. So nice. Pile number 2, the sun. Pile number 3, amethyst tree. Oh gosh, I could eat it, looks good. Okay, and then 4 is our 2 moons. Now, before you decide on which pile you want, make sure that you direct your energy to exactly what you want to know. If your intuition hasn't already chosen which one, I'll give you guys a closer look so you can see what each item looks like. I hope it resonates. I will have timestamps in the description box below, as well as the comment section, so you can just click on which one you liked and it'll take you straight to that portion of the video. I am so excited to get started, and I will see you in your reading. So for the group who chose the selenite tower, let's see what we've got here for you. What is the next step in your transformation to becoming a butterfly? Wow. Okay, wow. So first off, we've got some pretty major cards here. I'm pulling from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. The first one we have is Star Mother. Wow, look at that. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? You may be asking yourself that question, either as of lately, there is an elevation from like maiden to mother, you know? I think that we're taking a step forward, and that's the next step in our transformation to becoming the butterfly. This is like, wow, okay. And then here, next we have the Age of Light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Wow, that sounds absolutely amazing. Selenite grew. Wow. So let's go ahead and get some, this was going to be supportive of the message that we got here. Wow. Okay, Selenite group. So with the Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? We've got anxiety. We are growing from anxiety. There may have been, or there may be now, a situation where you feel like you have to mother yourself in some sort of sense. Do you guys like the butterfly? You may feel like you have to mother yourself in some sort of sense, where it comes to maybe being alone, or kind of going through all of the mental sort of turmoil that you have to go through when you're bored or when you have nothing to do. You're really mothering yourself through this process, and that is literally, if you're not doing it yet, that is your next step, which is to mother yourself through the anxiety, through the pain, through the fears. And then we have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes with the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So I really feel like what you have to offer to the world is beauty at its finest, and also the way you're going to offer it with the Ace of Cups is just beautiful, selenite. Wow, so let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Okay, the animal that we got is the cheetah. So this is the energy that we ourselves, our selenite group here, is going to need to portray in order to really get to the next step. It's vigorous, you know, cheetahs are vigorous. It's action, achievements, masculine energy. Also with this though, the cheetah does move very quickly. So before you start on your journey, wherever you're headed, you know, with this next step, just make sure you've got your wits about you, right? Because the cheetah is gonna run straight to that next step. As soon as it knows where it is, it's like, oh, got it, mine. And yeah, it takes that sort of clear-headedness there. It's also said that this could also bring connections or spectators. So I don't know if you're maybe doing something online where you're like mothering someone, or maybe you're mothering yourself and it's really starting to just reflect outward, and people want to know where all of these lights are coming from, and the source is you. You are the source of that light, and here you are ready to share it, just like a good mother. I love it. And this could be the masculine feminine alike, honestly, because masculine needs mothering too. Like everybody needs their mommy, you know? Okay. Okay. So I said, how will your spiritual team send help? Positive movement forward. First off, positive movement forward. Recognition and reward. Movement, choices, and decisions. Triumphant success. Oh my gosh. And emotional loss. Wow. How will they send help? How will they support you in your journey? How will you know that it's them that's helping you? First off, you'll see positive movement forward in whatever sense that is for you, even if it's just becoming a calmer person or someone who actually invests time in themselves. Someone who invests time in themselves. Why can I say that? Oh, look at him on that sailboat too, man, just cruising. Dude, how great does that look right now? Is that a whale underneath it? Did I just see that? Is that a whale underneath? Look at that. It's like spirit is carrying you along. Like, don't worry, I got you. Another way that you'll know it's spirit coming through. Recognition and reward. You will have recognition for what you've been doing. You will see the rewards. You'll feel them. You'll see them. They're tangible, like you can touch them, you know. So that is beautiful, selenite group. Okay, next we have movement, choices, and decisions. So I do think that from the recognition and reward card that we have here in positive movement forward, while we're in this movement heading towards the better, we're gonna have some decisions to make on you know, if spirit's steering the boat, you still have to make sure that you're safe inside the boat. Are you eating enough? Are you sleeping enough? Are you taking care of yourself enough? Like, spirit's hooking you up with the ride, but you gotta make sure that you are on point. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I think this makes my eye look droopy. All right. Next, we have triumphant success, Ace of Swords. Coming through the dirt here. Message is coming through the dirt for you. Spirit will send you messages. They're going to send you the information that you need, or the communication skills that you need in order to like break that barrier that you've been waiting to get through. This is that success moment when you reach the other side of that step, and then you realize like, oh shit, I have been mothering myself for a while now. I do actually feel better. You know, I guess I have a routine. Like, you know, little things like that are gonna happen, and then the next thing you know, you are radiating beautiful prism light all over you. Wow. It's Spirit is also here to send you help through emotional loss. So you may feel within these options here that you might have to cut something or someone out, and you may feel emotional loss from that. Trust that your spirit team is here. They feel it too. They know what you're feeling. They feel everything with you. And trust that they're going to be there to support you with that, okay? Okay, Selenite, let me go ahead and pull some cards here from our energy oracle cards, which I just got. Thanks, Larissa. Love you. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any additional messages here for our Selenite group and everybody who was attracted? Any additional information? Oh, yes, thank you. So first here we have caring connections out. Yes, Selenite, it really looks like what the universe has to bring you once you hit this transformation into a butterfly. Like, look at that. She's even like got her arms up, like, you know, caring connections. True relationships, people who are authentic and genuine and beautiful and amazing and loving and sweet. Sounds like a Cancer. Just kidding, kind of. I'm a Cancer. Oh, baby Selenite. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, victory. Beautiful. 8, 9, 10. This is the 10. That is the end of that cycle here. Look at this. It all looks okay. Selenite group, you're gonna go through a massive breakthrough. That's what's happening. You are literally leveling up, like, spiritually. This is beautiful, and what you get out of that is a much easier life to live, a much more caring community that you've built around you, and a beautiful home. Like, this brings beauty to your life. Selenite group, these are your messages. I hope that this resonated with you, and I will see you in our next reading. Hey everyone that chose the sun. Isn't that gorgeous? It's pretty heavy. It's got some weight to it too. It's kind of like a medallion sort of thing. I love it. And I'm not even sure how I came across it, but it's mine. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for you, okay? First card. Whoa. Oh, we got 3 of them. We got 3. Okay, so let's see. First one is Mirror. Look at that beautiful card. Who or what is triggering you? Who or what is triggering you? Good question. So when I ask this question to get these cards, it's what is the next step in your transformation to becoming the butterfly, in your evolution, you know, to become the butterfly. So to get Mirror here, it's having us really look at something before it gives us the answer. So who or what is triggering you is the first question. Let's get through that. Let's see who that is, what that is, why maybe. You might not want to ask yourself the question yet, but it's a good question to ask eventually, is why is this triggering you? Then we have play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Look at that, she looks like she's having a blast. Count me in, please, thank you. And then the last one that we have here is get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Okay, so I am getting a specific... Okay, so this group that chose the sun, I am really feeling a connection to you guys where you might not know that you guys have any sort of special abilities, or that you're able to do or see things or have things happen that maybe don't always make sense. And you may be just coming into your power right now. And just the knowledge of having it gives it power itself, you know? So with Mirror, we have Ace of Pentacles. Who or what is triggering you? Could it be a financial opportunity that's triggering you right now? Maybe we're a little bit focused on the monetary or vanity, or maybe what we look like, and not so much what we're building out of that. There could be a reflection time that we have here, my sun group, where there's details that kind of come to light. Maybe the water moves in a certain direction and you're just like, oh, I wonder if anybody else sees me in that light. You know, just gives you different perspective. Maybe you should go around water, or maybe you should just stare at yourself. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that. You might want to try that. I'm getting that right now. You get like a bowl of water, and you kind of just stare into it. there's like a whole thing about it. You guys should totally look it up, Sun Group. Next, we have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And then we have the Tower card with it. Have you had an issue that has brought you down? When I am looking at the Tower and the play card, I am feeling like there's something that you may have gone through in the past that was a scary, shocking situation to have to go through, which I don't doubt because of how everything has been. The universe here, your spirit guides and your spirit team, my sun group, is asking you to play. They're literally asking you to have fun and celebrate and not be so serious. Like, if that was my job, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Like, if that's what they're asking you to do, like 100%, I'd go for it. That's what's gonna get you out of any sort of funk that you may have been dealing with this like residual energy that was left over from this sort of situation. Next, get grounded. Highly empaths, or empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So what I'm feeling with this here, especially with the Judgment card, is that you're being called to action. I think that this is the next step in your transformation and your evolution, is to answer the call. Answer the call, because it's there for you. So I went ahead and said, what animal energy will we need to get to our next step of evolution? Okay, so we have the raccoon and the starfish. So the raccoon in general, very scattered, but you know, he's also very competitive. It's kind of like persistent. I feel like a persistent sort of energy there, very mousy, talented, shadowy in hiding. So you could maybe feel, especially here in this sort of area with the mirror and the play card, that you might want to hide from your talents. You may want to sit in your shadow side more than you do in any other realm of yourself, because sometimes it's easier to do that. But right now your spiritual team is saying, hey, we put you here for a reason, and you kind of got a job to do. Like, I want to let you just kind of take your time and realize it, but like, times it's getting tough right now, and we need our light workers to come up. So the Sun group, you guys are our future light workers. If you guys have not started already, I can see you guys already downloading that sort of information, because we're in a war right now. Okay, so then we have the starfish. Beautiful, alluring, superficial or shallow, artistic, expressive. So yeah, though the starfish may be mesmerizing and beautiful and so great to look at, I feel like that might be a front that we may be using right now. We're putting the starfish over the raccoon energy. You know what I'm saying? So we got the starfish here that's like, I'm beautiful and perfect. Trust me. You know what I mean? And then under that, we've got the raccoon that's in reality very talented, very smart, not dim at all, very bright. Successful too, tenacity, skillfulness. And I think that that's being hidden right now through the superficial. And that's got to go, because baby, you got some stuff. Like, you got the stuff. So let's see. Okay. And then I said, how will your spiritual team send help? So how will you see their help reflecting in your life? How? Hey, holla at me. Yeah. All right. Firm foundation. Mental conflict. Harmony. Trapped in fear. Okay, I'm not mad at this. I think this is beautiful. How is your spiritual team going to send help? 1, working on that backbone, baby. Working on your backbone. Or at least where it starts. Firm foundations. Making sure that we know where we come from and we're okay with that. I'm happy with that. That's me. That's what it is, you know? And foundation in any way you'd like to put it. Also be careful with your back. My back's been hurting a bunch. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, be careful with like any sort of back issues. Yeah, but I also see that your spiritual team is going to be kind of opening your eyes to see how firm your foundation truly is. You've probably put in a lot of work into your foundation without even, really realizing it. Then we have mental conflict. Mental conflict here, Sun Group, is going to tell me that Spirit's coming in to remove blockages, to remove the conflict, to cool the waters enough so you can think, give you enough calm, enough sleep, enough self-care, self-love that you need in order to just be calm for a little bit. And the answer is going to come to you. Because if you're questioning something, if you need an answer on something, and the mental conflict is here, I can see your spiritual team sending help to remove that blockage. And what might actually do that is this play card. So just make sure that you are getting out into the sun and playing a little bit. I do also see your spiritual team is going to come in and bring harmony in your relationships. Probably your primary relationship that you associate with on them, for the most part. So that's beautiful as well. So I see relationships going really well. And then lastly, we have trapped in fear. So if there is any fears that are surrounding either removing yourself from a situation or trying to go a different route, anything along those lines, even if it's fear of the past, your spiritual team is here to sit with you when you think that you're by yourself. You're not. When you're crying on the floor in your room, or when you are worried about this or that, you're not alone. Do we have any additional messages here for our star group? I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards for you guys, see if there's any additional messages. Do you have any additional messages for some group? Wow, okay. My sun group, group 2, this is beautiful. First, we have anxiety. There's that anxiety again. Mental conflict, trapped in fear, anxiety, like I can feel it, I can feel you, they can feel you, they feel everything that you go through. They feel it with you. So if you're giving yourself anxiety, please stop, because they're also feeling it too, so it affects a lot of us, you know. If you need to reach out, that's what we're here for. So I do see anxiety there, but it is number 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. That is the ending of a cycle, culmination pretty much. Then we have angel of strength here. There is going to be a sense, I feel like some of you guys might be Leos that chose this, like the sun and then the lion, you know what I mean? So yeah, I do see that you will be having a lot of strength coming through in ways that you didn't expect it to. Maybe subtle strength, maybe it's persuasive strength, strength in your communication, strength in your ways of understanding. She's just so cool, calm, and collected. Like, look at her. Like, dude, she's chilling. You know who she reminds me of? That lady from Casper, the mom. She kind of looks like her, right? Dude, she totally does. Anyway, she looks very different from this. She looks a lot more mature than this person does, you know? And then here we go. So the last card that we have here is the garden and the gate. So this speaks wonders of having financial success, okay? She literally has the key to the gate wrapped, like hanging on her necklace. So she can open up that gate whenever she deems she's ready to. On the other side of that gate, there is prosperity, abundance, beauty, love, life, beauty, beauty, beauty. But thing is that if we get too wrapped up in this starfish energy, where it's a bit egotistical, we could get wrapped up in a cycle. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, we've got so much more to offer. We've got a lot more to offer. We're really, really dope. Like, you can be beautiful and dope at the same time. This is also talking about coming into a lot of money and having that money change you, but not like for the better. So if you do see that happen, it's fine. Ask Spirit to help you with it and get you back on track. I promise you that is going to work. I've done it too many times, baby. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, my sun group, those are your messages. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Alrighty, for group 3, the group that chose the amethyst tree. Group 3, amethyst tree. Say that 5 times fast, baby. I'm gonna face it this way. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my gosh. First question is gonna be, what is the next step in your transformation to evolving into a butterfly? Into the butterfly that you're meant to be, your best self, your highest self, your truest self, happiest self too. Ooh, baby. Wow. Okay, so first and foremost, we have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay, so this already in itself is a big hint to what the next step is going to be. I think that Spirit has Spirit has been trying to drop some hints in some sort of way maybe in synchronicities. And synchronicities are like being at the right place at the right time, or being in a conversation and hearing someone say, oh, I was just talking about that to my mom, you know, and it's like, oh, really? I just thought about it. It's like the first time I ever thought about it. How'd you think about it before me? It's like, you know what I mean? But there's a ping pong of ideas that's happening, and right now your soul group is asking you to answer the call. So something that your soul is trying to lead you into, maybe something you found a new passion in, or something of the sort, right? Okay, so let's move on. Ooh, no wonder we can't answer it yet. We have take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Get off the treadmill. Ooh, so bossy. I like it. Bossing around. Oh my gosh. Anyway, especially when they're asking me to take a break. Like, yes, please boss me. Yeah, Spirit is here to ask you to take a break, to remove yourself from the outside world for a little bit, and allow yourself to spend time alone. There, even if you can get out in nature, I'm just saying they're both by themselves. There's some alone time that's really needed here, group 3. I'm gonna call you guys Amethyst. Ooh, how pretty, right? Wouldn't that be a good name? So, answer the call, take a break. Okay, so we've got some clarification cards here for support. So let's see what we got. Okay. Oh. Wow, that's a lot of support. Okay, let's see. So first we have 3 of Swords. There could have been a heartbreak that led you to even ask you what your soul wanted in the first place. That heartbreak didn't have to have taken place recently. It could have been a little bit further back, but in your life. But what it meant, how it resonated, you know, like it vibrated off into your life, and it made ripples, and it made you make decisions that you wouldn't know. You know what I mean? There was a heartbreak that happened, and it pushed us over. It pushed us over something. Oh, Amethyst. Oh, my heart hurts for that heartbreak, but I feel there was movement from there. Man, I'm telling you, man, there's nothing that will make you work harder than heartbreak, for real, and I see that you did that. Once we start making the change, the Hierophant is here. There's a following of some sort towards you. People are looking up to you. I think you see that, and you're noticing that it's like, oh, I guess my advice worked out. Or somebody comes and is like, hey, I need help with this. And you're like, yeah, sure. Here's some advice. And then they're like, wow, that was amazing. What should I do about this? You know, and you could be sending messages and sharing, you know, your experiences, however you're sharing that, even if it's just in your little community, you know. Sharing truly is caring. Then we have the Sun card here. Childlike energy, very, very fun. And I think that would go here. Oh, sweet heaven. Take a break. Have some fun. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what animal energy we will need to portray and embody within ourselves in order to evolve onto the next step of being a butterfly. Ooh, okay. Let me see. We have the stingray, So the stingray here is kind of creating his spine. Connecting those chakras is what you might be doing, and building a spine, but it's like a spiritual spine where like no one can shake you, because you're like, I'm centered, I'm good, thank you, but like you can't really shake this. Developing confidence as well. So anything that you'd been considering, you might be reconsidering now on if it's like the easy path to take, or if it's really the path that you want to go down. Let me tell you something. What you've built for yourself and what you've allowed Spirit to build for you has brought you a lot of wisdom, higher sort of sight above. It's almost like you know when to look, you know? You know when to pay attention. You know who to watch, when to watch, what to do. Very mysterious. So this is abundant, clairvoyant, treasures, trusting, secure, generous. So yes, I do feel like you're leveling up. Your evolution that's happening here is you literally accepting your new position. All the way up here, looking up, accepting your new position and taking that wisdom for what it is and using it and sharing that message. So let's go ahead and see here. I asked, how will your spiritual team send help? Send help. How will Spirit send you help? So these are kind of like scenarios that you might see. Let's see what they got. Oh, passion ignited. Oh, I love that. Shadow, I love it. The moon. Woo, heart chakra. Yes, baby, you get it right, get it tight. Prosperity begins. Boom, baby. That's that owl shit right there. And victory and success, please. Okay, so, and the sun card, I see. You're coming into a beautiful time, Amethyst. You really are. So first off, Spirit is going to send help by igniting you once again with passion. It will drop hints. It will send you notes. It will have you eavesdropping, you know, and something somebody says literally ignite. It's like these messages can come from anywhere is what I'm trying to explain. Wherever that comes from, take it as much as you can, because all of us need the most positive love that we can send out right now for the collective. And some people don't think it matters, but it matters very much. And I think that yours, Amethyst group, is huge. Your reach of love is huge. If you guys can tune into love a little bit more, y'all would help the collective in general altogether amazingly. Group 3, thank you for what you do. But yeah, I do see Spirit coming in to reignite a passion. Maybe when it reignites you, that's when you know that it's time to maybe get off of the break. You know what I mean? Shadow, here, the moon card. You're really working out both parts of you. The parts that want the best for yourself and the parts that want the worst. And you're taking a look at it and you're giving both of them their space to speak. Like children. Like maybe you're like loving on the inner child, especially through the heart chakra. I wanted to touch it, like, you know. I think that there's a lot of wounds that you have been already healing, and one of these days you're going to do it subconsciously, and you're going to be in the middle of it like, whoa, am I really healing this right now? And Spirit's like, yes, baby, because your heart chakra's on point. I love it. I love it. Okay. So then prosperity begins. Spirit is going to send you a very tangible new option, a very tangible new pathway, material, financial. And there you will find victory and success. Wow. So victory, success, prosperity begins is all surrounding the Sun, Knight of Wands with a message, and the Owl. You know, you may really be the one who's carrying a message that needs to be shared. Where's my deck? Oh. Okay, group 3. So let's go ahead and pull from our energy oracle cards to see if there's any additional messages for you, okay? This group. Any additional messages? Oh, baby. I know it. I know what that feels like. Yes, I do. Oh, what? What is that? Okay. I understand what's happening right now. So, and the only reason why I understand is because I went through this myself. Dude, are you kidding me? Please. Wow. Okay, so there is a certain attachment that my amethyst group has, and that is to the reality that is right now. There is an attachment to the face that they have created, they have put on for many years, many lifetimes maybe. There is an attachment that is stopping the journey. Why? Because I don't think that in your lower vibration, and we all got it, baby, like, okay, but I'm just saying, like, in your lower vibration, you may be so attached to the physical here and now that you're not necessarily looking forward to the journey. This could have even led to some depression, honestly, because that looks super depressing. And when you realize that that happened, that's when you really get depressed, because you're like, oh my gosh, that happened. I let it happen for so long. I've been so attached, so unexcited about the journey itself to get there, that it was very difficult for me to release, I feel. Well, you might have just skipped the journey. Healer of the ages. Dude, that's Jesus. Pretty much. Honestly, the connection to spirit in the way that you have amethyst. Okay, if you guys don't get special powers soon, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll quit tarot. I'll quit tarot. Y'all don't get superpowers, I will quit tarot. I'm not kidding though. There is literally, like, look at this. The owl and the healer of the ages. This is huge. You are literally meant to flourish into Jesus. Oh my goodness, amethyst. This is exciting. You guys, leave me some comments down below. I want to know how this goes. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Hello to everyone who chose group number 4, which is the double moons. Look at how beautiful they are. Okay, so let's see what we got. Our first question is, what is the next step in your transformation to becoming a butterfly? Which is your higher self. Okay. We got Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna call you guys Luna because you're my moon group. Pleiades, huh? Double mission, huh? Let's go, you guys. Oh my gosh. First off, thank you so much for your service. This is something that you probably already know, and that is that you do have multiple purposes here. One is a soul journey with the soul evolution, learning new lessons and having experiences builds up those soul, builds up the soul. So I can see you maybe even bringing this sort of connection that you have over to your waking life, and I'm sure so many people see it. Wow, are you guys light workers? Oh, hi, I'm Jasmine. Please subscribe. Love you. Oh my gosh, Pleiades, I love it. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead, and I got some supporting cards here. Ooh. Ooh. First off, you might have known about this for a while or something of the sort, because you might have realized that somehow you were always one step ahead of the game. You kind of always had a higher perspective on what you were looking at, higher than everybody else probably. So you got to see more, you got to anticipate more because you knew you could see it. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at, they're high up. They're high up. They're ascending. Oh my God, are you ascending? Don't mind my eyelash. Are you gonna ascend? This is insane, dude. That's insane. So yeah, and then we have here where you're on higher ground. I feel like you've felt this. Maybe even in the recent past, you've had like an argument or something of the sort, and you have you just kind of like swiftly moved through that whole thing. And I feel like you might have really brought the justice, or justice came to your aid. You may have been feeling attacked, and spirit came through to say, hey. Not that one, that one's mine. You know what I mean? Oh, Luna group, I love this. How powerful. So I do see that maybe you feel like spirit or the universe or your spiritual team maybe saved your ass once or twice, but now you've accumulated more and now you're scared. Maybe even nervous, like, oh, someone's gonna try and take this away from me. Like, we just went from the 7 to the 9, more money, more problems. So like, if you have been dealing with any sort of entanglements with the fire sign, or you might be a fire sign or a Libra, I can see that whole situation has really brought you an eye-opening experience. That could be for a couple of you, that might have been how it came about. So let's go ahead and see what animal energy you will need to get to the next step. Oh, I love it. The octopus. Able to get out of any situation. If pushed into a corner, you can readjust to the corner. Talented, intellectual, very smart. They're really able to kind of fit themselves into anything they need to fit into. They're so smart. You know, have you ever seen them get out of that jar? I hate to see them in there. It really like makes me feel, I love octopuses. So this as well is major psychic abilities. Having the ability to connect to that higher dimension of yourself that's waiting for you after this lifetime is up. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, how'd it go? You know what I mean? It was like, it's good, you know, had fun. Read some tarot, had some kids. They're really cute. It's like, oh, okay, cool, I'm next, you know? So yeah, right now you're taking your turn and you're really learning your lessons, and you have come into this life already equipped, though, because of how many lifetimes you've lived and how far your soul has come. But you have come with so much wisdom and tact and understanding. How will your spiritual team send help? In other words, how will they show you that they're there? Dang. Let's go, Luna group. Let's go. Okay. Can't be screaming because the kids are sleeping. Okay. First off, how is your spiritual team going to send help? Financial and material changes. There is movement. Have you been wanting to get married? Have you wanted to grow some plants? Green thumb? You know, there's so many changes that spirit is bringing you already. You might have gone through a very hard time right now, Luna group. You may have gone through a very, very difficult time, very human sort of time, before you realize that you had this sort of ability. And now that it's coming to the forefront of your life, at whatever age you're at, it's the planets are moving for us, and a lot of light workers are coming out right now. So feel free to come out of the closet. We're all here to listen. But then we have fulfillment of wishes. Wow, dude. Oh my god. Oh yeah, it looks like he's like standing on a peach. I don't even like peaches, but they're so juicy, and it sounds like I'd like my wishes to be fulfilled. Fulfillment of wishes is what comes with you taking the right pathway, with you understanding that you are here. You're not here to work for corporate. You're not here to work for yourself. You're not here to be in customer service, like just one thing. You know what I mean? You have been put here for a specific purpose, and you yourself have two of them. So you staying on track, you are employed by the universe, right? They pay you, right? In material and your fulfillment of wishes. On top of that, literally on top of that, you have spiritual strength. That's how spirit's coming in to help you as well. Spiritual attacks, please. Like any sort of anything like that, like it's not even in your, it's not even around you. Why? Because you're emitting light. And your spiritual team is here to give you the energy to get through this, so you can come on the other side of this. The octopus energy is what's going to get you to that next point, Luna Group. Being able to get out of a tight situation. Maybe universe is putting you in this last tight situation so you can unscrew yourself out of the jar, like the octopus did in that video. Dude, can you imagine? And then look at that, look, moving on. Can you imagine, just for a second, that this is one of the last major hardships that you'll have to go through for a while? I don't know. Moving on. You're leaving out the door and you're going into the light. The light called you and you're like, oh yeah, okay. You've gotten everything that you needed. Your spirit team hooked you up because you got out. You changed, you did what you had to do. The light shined and you said, yes, I'm going towards the light. I am going to go towards the light. Levitation. Can you guys levitate? That would be so cool. Comment down below if you can levitate. Let me know. And then lastly, we have accelerated motion. Quick moving energy, fast manifestations, fast. Oh my God, I love this. This is actually really exciting. I think this is the most exciting one so far. Like life changing as far as like really going into the butterfly. Like you are full butterflying it. That's what's happening. You are fully expanding. So yeah, accelerated motion. Now there's progress. Now there's movement. Now that you've gotten out, you've used this octopus energy to get out of whatever you needed to walk out of, any darkness that was still lingering. And you walked out and you removed yourself. And Spirit's like, hell yeah, I've been waiting for that. Let's go, baby. I got you. Like, I've been waiting for you to do that. Like, girl, I got so many plans for you. Like, yes, let's go. Walk out of the door and zoom. We are off. What door is it though? That's the question, right? You guys want to know what door it is? You guys want to see what door? Let's ask. What door does our Luna team, our Luna group need to? Ooh, now we're a team. What does our Luna group? What door are we walking out of? Oh, walking out of hostilities. That's what we're leaving. We're leaving hostility behind. It almost looks like the same guy. Oh, I love that. Look at that. Moving on from hostilities. Do we have any additional messages for our Luna group? I love that. Hostilities as well as this right here. You could have been facing a very hostile time, even if it was internal. You could have been having like some spiritual battles inside and you're like, I hate myself, I love myself, why am I here? I should be there. And it's like, it's just a mess. You're stepping out, baby. You were stepping out. No more messiness. Woo-hoo. Okay, I'm excited. Ooh, snap. That was like half the deck. I can't take all those. I can't do all that. I can't. Okay. Ooh, let me get 2 more cards. Let me see. 1. Oh, shiznit. Oh, God. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, so first off, yeah, we're walking out of the door of hostilities, right? Okay. Sorry about the mess. It's kind of how my brain works, just like this. The way it looks is how my brain is inside. It works for me. Anyway, we have storm warning. So this is kind of like the Tower card, but this is the warning that Tower's coming. And there is going to be a need for you. And that's why you're here watching this reading right now. Please subscribe. But that's why you're here watching this reading right now, because your spiritual team is saying, hey, we need you. Like, we all need you. We're having a fucking war right now, and we need to get it together as much as possible as far as our spiritual team here on earth. You know, our spiritual teams up there can unite, and we down here can unite. And I think that that's going to be the best thing, is to keep open communication with us, you know. But yeah, storm warning, man. So I saw that, and it makes me really think about you having to stand up. Not having to, no pressure, right? But I feel like your spiritual team is letting you know, like, hey, you have this power. Hey, this is what you can do. We'll make it better for you. Just keep working on it, and we're going to need your help soon. So work on your gifts, because we're going to need your help soon. And what do we have? The world. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. And you know what? I feel like we're all going on our one single journey right now. That's what we're all doing, is going on our single journey. Each one of us has to decide to step into the new world. Each one of us has to decide to step into that new world. If there is a storm, the world will change, and you will have to fight with us if you so choose to, right? No pressure, you know what I'm saying. I mean, spiritually. But there will be victory. And that's actually 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. Wow. And storm warning is 10 too. This is going to bring the end of a cycle here. This is going to bring the end of a cycle, and I'm here to let you know that it's coming. You have everything that you need. You have everything that you need to bring this change to the world. Spirit has already given it to you. You are well equipped. Please believe that. Please believe that you are well equipped. Fulfillment of wishes. Fulfillment of wishes. This spiritual strength here. Wow, man. You can carry a lot. And I feel like you're going to be working from the bottom. You know what I mean? Because of your power, you don't have to work with muscle. You can work with your power. If you can do that, please work on it. We all need your help. If you are Pleiadian, hello. Hi. I'm like all shy now. But I did also choose the Lunas, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, that was a beautiful reading. My Luna group, we are setting up for changing the world, getting out of some tough situations that was put here to bring balance to the world. You are high vibrational. And yes, the world will change, but we will have victory. We will have victory. Alrighty, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and I will see you in my next video. La 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 la